Hey, just hang on. I gotta get my phone working here. Oh, where's my button? I can't hear you. I just gotta put my phone on. Oh, where is it? There we are. Okay, I got it. I have something to report that really upset me in my neighborhood, downtown East Hastings, on the 40 block of East Hastings, that I witnessed last Monday, about a week ago Monday. And I'm really upset that you turned off all of our lights. And yet I caught two guys, about 250 pounds, in the back of a cab trying to lure in a native girl, probably about the age of 14 to 18, so wasted on hard drugs she couldn't even get herself off the ground. So what you guys did was put me in danger because I fought against them. I found police to go check them out in case she became another missing native statistic. She couldn't even talk to me. Do you know what? There was some guy that came out of nowhere, and I see him every once in a while, and he wears a mask, and I think he's tall and good looking, and he calls me Debbie, hi Debbie and Daisy. And he went to go talk to those two people because he thought it was strange too, this hero guy. And the 250-pound big men started screaming at him. Well, that made me madder than hell, and I started screaming at them. And thank you, God, for my voice being really loud. So cops drove by, and I got them to check those guys out and the girl out. They probably just left her there lying, but at least someone will know if she becomes missing that I didn't do nothing. That was just so incredible, stressful. And you know what? It was one of the only days that I went to the store across the street and down the block a bit to get cigarettes at middle of the night, you know, and that's what I witnessed in the middle of the night. And then my second incident on Monday, or my first incident, was watching someone run full blast down Main Street. A man, a boy, crying, "You stole my dad's bike. Give me back my dead dad's blue bike. It's the only thing I have from him." I have never seen a kid run so fast in my life down Main Street. I hope he got his bike back, but I doubt it. But the cry of the pain was horrible. Now, that wasn't even the worst. At the end of my night, which is on my YouTube channel, two little chicks, obviously from a rich neighborhood, came down here in a cab looking for the drug party that I got shut down. That's back up. It's back up underneath my window. So, yeah, but they weren't here. They had been kicked off for the block. Boy, did they look out of place. I went downstairs to make sure that they're not from our building, and I wasn't imagining things. And they weren't from our building. They weren't looking in our building. They were looking for the drug party. About 18, 19, with backpacks. Oh, and one of them had a little school dress on, like a private school dress on. That's on my YouTube channel. Can we get our lights turned back on? You're endangering all of us, you know, with no street lights on now for 2 months.
And this is the street light.
The street lights on Hastings. I've been making multiple reports. I'd really appreciate that. On the whole block, 40 East Hastings, both sides of the lights are out. I put a spotlight in my window at night. I've been so sick, I think you guys have to come down here with an E. coli count, because I think I watched a tree die because of them peeing in the urine. These street poopers peeing in the urine in their tree killed one of our trees, and it blew over, and it made a big mess, and you guys had a really expensive fix. Well, another tree's dying, so I'm going to document it as it dies, because they pee in that tree too. My tree seems to like the light, but it really needs to be pruned because it's not very stable, and it's got a lot of crisscross. But nobody's done anything about that. At least it's not dying like the one across the street. It's got like 3 or 4 little blooms on it, and the rest of it's completely dead. It's trying to make it, but it's not. And I notice my tree's unstable because the other trees that are healthier and ahead of my tree, they don't wave so much as my tree in the littlest breeze. So I know it needs clipping. Crisscrossing trees is, it's sick.
And what is your first and last name, please?
My first name is Debbie.